Water from the rock. Exodus 17 verses 1 to 7. After the Israelites escaped from slavery in Egypt, they began their long journey through the wilderness toward the Promised Land. They had witnessed many great miracles. The parting of the Red Sea, manna falling from heaven, and God's guidance through a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. Yet despite all these wonders, the people often struggled with doubt and fear. One day, as they continued their journey, the Israelites camped at a place called Rephidim. The sun was hot, the sand burned beneath their feet, and the people soon realized there was no water to drink. The children cried, the animals were thirsty, and the people's faith began to fade. Frustrated and afraid, they turned to Moses, their leader, and began to argue and complain. "Why did you bring us out of Egypt to die of thirst here in the wilderness?" they demanded. "Was it not better for us to stay in Egypt where we had food and drink?" Their words hurt Moses deeply. He had obeyed God faithfully, yet the people were angry with him and even talked about stoning him. In desperation, Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, "What shall I do with these people? They are almost ready to stone me." Then God, full of mercy and patience, answered Moses. "Go on ahead of the people," the Lord said. "Take with you some of the elders of Israel, and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile River. I will stand before you on the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it, so that the people may drink." Moses obeyed. He gathered the elders as witnesses and went to the rock that God had shown him. The people watched anxiously from a distance. Then, raising his staff high, Moses struck the rock as God commanded. Immediately, fresh water gushed out, cool, clear, and abundant. The people rushed forward to drink, their thirst quenched and their hope renewed. Even their animals drank freely. In that moment, God once again proved his faithfulness and provision, showing the Israelites that he was always with them, even in the hardest times. Moses named that place Massah, which means testing, and Meribah, which means quarreling, because the Israelites had quarreled with him and tested the Lord by saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" This miracle became a lasting reminder that God can bring life even out of dry and hopeless places, that his power and love never fail, even when people doubt him. Questions. 1. Why were the Israelites complaining to Moses at Rephidim? 2. How did Moses respond when the people threatened to stone him? 3. What did God instruct Moses to do to provide water for the people? 4. What are the meanings of the names Massah and Meribah? 5. What lesson can we learn from the miracle of water from the rock?